the playoffs again. So
I see no reason.
I do. I feel the same way. Like it's going to be that 31-10 final score. Should easily handle that game.
Absolute blowout is what I think it's going to be. Bills at Ravens. I think the Bills come out big winners here. I do.
Against Baltimore?
I do. Baltimore's garbage. Their defense is weak. Their offense is crap. Like, I think the Bills come out a big winner.
They're giving Baltimore the favorite.
Double-digit points.
It definitely will be an interesting game. As we had said earlier, it will be interesting to see if LaShawn McCoy does play. How's Nathan Peterman going to be? Because it really could be a preseason fluke that, he did put up some good numbers. I wouldn't necessarily go out and expect him to do, to take care of business week one. That being said, I don't think they'll be totally out of the game. I would give Baltimore the win by at least a touchdown.
My prediction, Bills 28, Ravens 17.
Okay. I'll go just curious as to see how the offense would do. I mean, I'd say, I don't know, Bills 17, Ravens 24, something along those lines.
Okay. We talked about the next two games, the Chiefs and the Chargers. We already picked that game. Seattle and Denver picked that game. Washington at Arizona. This is the biggest question mark I have. Because I don't know if Alex Smith has enough to propel the Redskins to beat the Cardinals. Likewise, I don't know that Sam Bradford's going to stay healthy.
Right.
But is that a bad thing? Because if Sam Bradford isn't healthy, then you basically get to throw, your future quarterback in early and see what you've got with
Rosen.
Yeah, Chosen Rosen. So I think Dan was over here saying that he thinks Darnold is the best of the quarterbacks. I think Rosen is. I think Josh Rosen has a better mind. I think he's got a better skill set. I think he's better built to escape pressure.
Just needs to stay healthy.
I think Josh Rosen is going to be the best of the four quarterbacks that were the big four.
Yep. Definitely, I mean, they're even throwing that up two in the air. But legit, flip a coin. I would solely give it to Arizona. They're going to be at home. I think they'll be riding a lot of the momentum opening up the week. So, I'd say, at least by 3.
I think Arizona is at least a 3-point victory.
Favorite, yep.
All right, let's move on now to Dallas, Carolina. I think Ezekiel Elliott is going to run all over Carolina.
Yeah.
I think you're going to be seeing like 130 to 145 yards, 2 touchdowns running, and I don't know, maybe like 6 receptions for 60 yards, and maybe another touchdown. I like what I saw from Dak Prescott with what he's building with Michael Gallup and Allen Hurns. It looks like he's got a confidence about him that he didn't have when Des Bryant was his best wide receiver. So I want to see, are we going to see a more connected Dak Prescott, or are we going to see old Dak Prescott? And that's really where this game is going to lie. And I think, like I said, watching, he's already got rhythm with Cole Beasley. He's already got rhythm with Terrence Williams. Now he needs to build a rhythm with Allen Hurns and a rhythm with Michael Gallup, and really, it could go either way. Mm-hmm. If he does, I see the Cowboys being a dangerous team for the entire season. If not, I see a team that you don't know what you're going to get every week, and they could still make the playoffs, they could miss the playoffs. It's either they're going to be a dangerous team or you don't know what you're going to get.
This game definitely has potential. It's going to be a barn burner, I think.
I think Dallas wins.
What do you final score?
31-21.
31-21? I'd go even higher. I think it's going to be like, Dallas 42 and then, Carolina 35. It just feels going to be an offensive battle left and right.
All right. And then the last Sunday game is Chicago and Green Bay.
Green Bay. It's like,
But Chicago has Khalil Mack now.
man, it'll be new though.
Do you think that he's going to really change Aaron Rodgers' game plan?
I think it'd be stupid not to consider him, but I think it's, it'll be a little bit of time for him to get in sync with how the Bears operate too. So, that being said, I think, Rodgers has been, we always call him on our show here the Zeus quarterback. So
I don't call him that. That's what Dan calls him.
I thought you guys, no, just Dan.
No, not me. Nope, I don't call him that.
But no, in any respect, I think they'll consider him, but I don't think it should hinder too much.
If Chicago can get pressure, I think Chicago has a chance to win. That being said, I still think the Packers win.
Final score?
I feel like this is going to be a low-scoring affair. So give me 13-10 Packers.
Okay.
Game-winning field goal.
That's not out of the question.
What do you think?
I mean, we've seen that Green Bay doesn't really have the best defense.
No, it's actually quite bad.
Yeah. A little bit higher scoring, I would say. Maybe in the ranks of, let's say 24-21 Green Bay.
All right.
That's fair.
Okay. Let's get on to Monday night, huh?
All right.
The New York Jets and the Detroit Lions.
Definitely,
The Lions are going to kill them.
I think the Lions definitely have a lot more established pieces. Of course, than the Jets
Stafford,
right now.
Golden Tate.
Yeah, you got your already determined franchise quarterback, Golden Tate. You got Marvin Jones in there. A lot of talent,
Yeah.
established talent in that respect. Going up against a new young gun and Sam Darnold, and a questionable Jets receiving core. So.
And the Lions addressed their offensive line issues with Frank Ragnow, who was drafted as a center, but I guess he's playing guard. He was so good.
No.
Yeah, so.
Detroit, all the way.
Yeah, I don't even want to predict a score.
Monday night.
I don't even want to predict a score because it's going to be pretty bad.
How about 28-7?
Maybe.
Detroit. More?
Maybe. I don't know.
35-7?
27-10.
35-7 Detroit.
27-10 Detroit.
Okay.
And the Rams and the Raiders.
The Raiders. Rams.
I was gonna say what? Like
That's fun to say Raiders, even though they're not.
Raiders.
Even though it's been I'd still basically say it's been 15 years since they were relevant.
The Rams are going to
Wipe the floor.
I was gonna say rip them a new asshole.
Maybe even more than one.
In each
Raider each Raider
is going to get a new asshole.
That's, yeah. Man, that's... And the fact that Oakland will get to play at home, but still that shouldn't...
37-13 Rams.
Yeah, that should be taking care of business.
All right.
That's week 1.
Yeah, so that's week 1 of the NFL. And
yeah, I always have that late game. I always try to stay up for that one.
There's no chance
Coast.
I'm going to stay up because I'm starting a new job that Monday.
It's always good, though, that they bumped the first one up there to 7 o'clock, though. So
Yeah.
definitely watch that one.
One last thing I want to talk about before we end. We might actually get out a little bit early tonight.
All right. Yeah.
So I don't know if you've seen, but Nike has a new spokesperson.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people are really, really angry. To which I want to say, if you're dipshit enough to be burning your clothing because of the person they have endorsing their products, shame on you. First of all, if you're so stupid that you're burning clothing when A, it's on you, and B, you've already paid for it, you're not hurting the company.
Nope.
All right? Second of all, by doing this burning of clothing...
I mean, you could legitimately just turn it inside out. Come on. If it's,
By doing this, the burning of the clothing, you are doing what you're angry at the person for doing. You are protesting, which is what you are angry at or angry at Colin Kaepernick for doing. So then, this brings up one of two things. One, you're either a hypocrite or you're just completely racist. All right? I disagree with the way Colin Kaepernick is going about doing what he's doing. I agree with the message. Regardless of race, gender, age, violence in general needs to stop.
Agreed.
People need to stop dying. People need to stop killing.
Yep.
And I think that is something that a lot of people in this country can really get behind.
It's getting to be a scary world to live in.
It is. You can't even go to a video game tournament anymore without being afraid that someone's going to kill you.
Yeah.
You can't go to school anymore.
School, shopping, movies, anywhere. It's ridiculous.
Exactly. So, I understand where Colin is coming from. Do I like the method he chose to do it? No. I do find that it is disrespectful. But, do I understand that he has the right to do that? Well, yes. We have this thing called the Constitution. The Constitution, very first amendment to the Constitution, gives you the right to peaceable assembly and the right to protest. And what is he doing? He's using his right to protest. Again, do I like the way he's doing it? No. Is it effective because we're talking about it? Yes. Do I wish he would do it a different way?
Yeah.
I do. I really do. Do I understand why he's doing it? I do. Do I want this to end? Yes. Please, can we stop fucking talking about Colin Kaepernick and kneeling for the national anthem? If you don't like it, don't watch football. All right? He is peacefully protesting, not disturbing the peace. If you are disturbed by what he's doing, then just look somewhere else.
Yeah.
Okay? Either that or get the fuck over it. All right?
I mean, yeah, it's gotten to the point where we can say two sides to every coin. It's a two-way street, so...
I'm just sick of it.
Yeah, it's just...
I am sick.
It's really an argument that has really just ran its course.
I am so sick of all of this. And the stupidity. People burning their clothing. You already paid for it, dumbass.
Yeah,
it's not like Nike's losing money. You're just losing money. You are the one that's losing money, dipshit.
Depending where you buy it, you might have spent more than you had to. So you got to think about that too.
I'm done talking about Colin Kaepernick, and I'm done talking about this whole topic. All right.
Fair enough.
So, you ready to end the show?
What we've gotten? What we got?
This week in sports history. On September 4th, 1945, American chess grandmaster Reuben Fine wins 4 simultaneous rapid games while blindfolded in New York City. Rapid games are 10 seconds per move. This mofo was playing 4 games at once where you only have 10 seconds to make a move, and won all 4.
Blindfolded, you said?
Blindfolded. Crazy.
I call shenanigans, but I would have had to been there to see it, so...
Yeah. I mean, we all know he couldn't.
Odd enough.
All right, DMB, you got anything else you want to say?
Should be plugged a ton. I think should be interesting to see how these upcoming games will be this week. Hopefully, we don't screw them up too bad.
I'm sure I will.
Yeah, remains to be seen. But really excited for NFL. can't wait for the first Thursday night game. Always exciting, and